The night I saw my boyfriend with another woman, I didn't confront him. I smiled at them and introduced myself. My name is Elena, and I've learned something about love most people never do. Sometimes the person who gets hurt isn't the victim. Adrian and I had been together for almost a year. The kind of relationship people envied. We didn't fight much. We laughed a lot. And when he looked at me, it felt real. Too real. That was the problem. Because our relationship wasn't supposed to be real. At least, not at the beginning. I met Adrian on purpose. Not by chance. Not by fate. I was sent to him. It started with a message. No name, no explanation, just a profile. His. And one sentence. Get close, gain his trust. I didn't ask questions. I never did. That's how I made money. Understanding people. Becoming exactly what they needed. And Adrian, he needed someone who felt safe. So I became that. At first, it was easy. Learn his habits. Mirror his energy. Say the right things. Smile at the right moments. I had done it before. Many times. But this time, something changed. Because Adrian wasn't like the others. He didn't try to impress me. He didn't play games. He just showed up consistently, honestly, and slowly without realizing it, I stopped acting. That's when everything became dangerous. 3 nights ago, Adrian texted me, "Running late tonight. Don't wait up." Normal. But something felt off. A small instinct I had learned to trust. So instead of going home, I followed it. I found him outside a restaurant with her. She was stunning, confident, the kind of woman who didn't need to try. And the way Adrian looked at her, it wasn't new. It wasn't casual. It was familiar. For a moment, I just stood there, watching, or feeling something I wasn't supposed to feel. Jealousy. Real, sharp, uncomfortable jealousy. And that's when I understood something terrifying. I wasn't pretending anymore. I could have walked away, confronted him later, cried, played the victim. But instead, I did something else. I walked straight toward them. Adrian saw me first. His face changed instantly. Shock. Then panic. "Elena!" But I didn't let him finish. I turned to the woman, smiled, and said, "Hi, you must be Sophia." Silence, the kind that feels heavy, controlled, dangerous. Sophia looked at me carefully. Not confused, not surprised, just assessing. Then she smiled back. "And you must be the girlfriend." Something in the way she said it made my chest tighten. I looked at Adrian. "You didn't tell her?" He didn't answer because he didn't need to. I already knew. Then Sophia said something that changed everything. "You didn't tell her either, did you?" The world slowed down. "What do you mean?" I asked. She tilted her head slightly. "That you were hired." My heart stopped. Adrian looked at me. Really looked. Like he was seeing me for the first time. "Elena, what is she talking about?" I didn't answer. Because I couldn't. Because in that moment, everything collapsed. Sophia stepped closer, calm, controlled. You thought you were the only one? She said softly. I was sent to him too. I stared at her. No! She smiled slightly. You weren't special. You were competition. The words hit harder than anything Adrian could have done. Because suddenly, everything made sense. The message, the job, the silence behind it. We weren't meant to love him. We were meant to study him. Adrian stepped back, running a hand through his hair. This isn't funny! It's not, Sophia said. Then she looked at me again. And the real question is... She paused. Which one of us fell for him first? I felt my chest tighten, because I already knew the answer. I looked at Adrian, at the confusion in his eyes, at the betrayal, and something inside me broke, because for the first time, I didn't care about the job, the money, or the truth. I cared about him. I did, I said quietly. Sophia didn't react. She just watched me, then nodded. Yeah, she said. I figured. Adrian looked between us, trying to understand something that probably sounded insane. You're both saying, what? That this was fake? I swallowed, then said the one thing that hurt the most. It wasn't supposed to be real. Silence. Then Adrian laughed. Short, bitter. Yeah, he said. That's the problem. He looked at me one last time. Not angry, not yelling, just disappointed. That's exactly what it felt like. And then he walked away. Neither of us followed him. Sophia looked at me after a few seconds. So, she said, was it worth it? I didn't answer. Because I didn't know. All I knew was this. I had spent months pretending to love someone, only to realize too late that he was the only real thing in my life. Sophia watched me for a moment. Then she asked, Are you going after him? The answer came instantly. No, not because I didn't want to, but because I knew. It was already too late. 2 days passed. No messages, no calls. Adrian disappeared from my life like he had never been part of it. And for the first time, the emptiness wasn't because of my job. It was because of him. On the third day, my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. It's over! The same voice from the beginning. Cold. Distant. The observation is complete. Thank you for your cooperation. My stomach tightened. What was the goal? I asked. A short pause. Then, to determine whether emotions can be manipulated. I tightened my grip on the phone. And another pause. Then quietly. They can, but they can't always be controlled. The line went dead. That night, I got a message. Not from an unknown number. From him, Adrian. It only said, I don't care how it started. I just need to know if any of it was real. I stared at the screen for minutes, maybe longer. Then I finally typed. It wasn't supposed to be, but it was. 3 dots appeared, disappeared, then appeared again. And finally, then that's enough for me. That was it. No more messages, no second chance. But sometimes I still think about it, because in all of that manipulation, all of those lies, there was one thing that was real. Me, and the way I loved him.